Mervyn King and Phil Taylor. Going into the night, there were 1 and 2 in the lead. And this is what happened during the match. Rod, there was a little bit of needle between Mervyn King and Phil Taylor. During the match, we can show you what happened when Mervyn King was throwing when Phil Taylor took the darts out of the board. This is what happened. Just talk us through it. Yeah, I mean, Phil had dropped his dart, and as he was picking it up, Mervyn King has always been a player that gets quick to the hockey, and he threw it over Phil Taylor. Now, you can see it clearer there. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit unacceptable. I mean, if it's gamesmanship, you know, gamesmanship goes to go on. It went on more in my day than it does now. But, yeah, Phil felt that was a little bit disrespectful, and I have to say, you know, it's a bit dangerous as well. Just looking at it, though, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but he almost throws 2 darts while Phil's picking his dart up there. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. He shouldn't do that. I mean, Mervyn, we have a black zone here. We called it the red zone in the first place. Now, Mervyn King shouldn't be in that black zone while Phil Taylor's still retrieving his darts. So, by the rules of the game, Mervyn King had broke the rules. You need a bit of needle in sport, though, and there's certainly needle between those two, which is what this game needs. People don't want to be hugging each other because there's a lot of money at stake and pressure on people. There's a huge amount of money, David, in any sport. You know, that little bit of aggression, that little bit of a needle, it makes it more exciting. We're in an industry that we want to please this crowd. If you got up here and had 8 boring players, it wouldn't work. We wouldn't have a show. So little things like that work for the sport. I mean, people say that the traditionalists say it's not right, but I like it. I used to do it, and Phil Taylor used to do it, and it works. Mervyn King, top of the table, and I'm sure Phil Taylor doesn't like that. No, Phil wants to be the king of everything, and at the moment Mervyn King is the king. You know, Mervyn's done really well, 4 wins and a draw. I mean, we didn't expect him to get the draw. We thought Phil would come up here, all guns a-blazing, and really, you know, take him to the cleaners. But at 4-2 up again, Phil Taylor let the game go. He did it against James Wade last week at 4-2, let the game go. You know, I don't know why. Phil will go away and put that right. Do you think the sort of needle between King and Taylor could be similar to what we saw with Manley and Taylor for all those years? Yeah, possibly. Not possibly. It will happen now. I mean, Phil is going to want to get Mervyn back for that. Mervyn probably doesn't even know or realise what he did, because when you're in, you know, up here in TV, a big crowd, you don't really know what you're doing at times. And Mervyn didn't do it with any malice. It just happened because he's a quick thrower. But look, when you're playing Phil Taylor and you're getting into him, you want to get your foot to that hockey because your rhythm's there, and that's all Mervyn did. But in doing so, perhaps broke the rule a little bit and a little bit disrespectful to Phil. Well, that happened early on in the game. Let's show you the conclusion of that match between Phil Taylor and